Jewett, the 3E, set the pace. Terry Wandlin looks him over, and here we come off at turn number 4. Green waves, look out, a little contact on the front straightaway. Tim Shields gets together with the 7-11 of Nick Newton. Here comes Eddie Ingram. Ingram back alongside the 42 of Shields. And here comes Marshall Jewett. Jewett gets around Shields as well. Eddie Ingram, the 54, will lead lap number 1. So Ingram, your leader. Down the back straightaway, Marshall Jewett has the 3E in second. And then Tim Shields third, the 42. Nick Newton has the 7-11 in fourth. And now Shields starts to work on the 3E. Shields to the inside of Marshall Jewett. He'll make the pass, slides up in front of Jewett. Jewett's not happy about it, gives him a little tap down the back straightaway. Ingram will bring him around for lap number 3. 15 lap A main. And Eddie Ingram in command here in the feature. Shields in the second spot, trying to reel your leader in early on here in tonight's A main for the Grand Nationals. Nick Newton starting to work on the 3E of Kelby Ostrander. Newton wanting that third spot. Ingram leads him down the back straightaway. A little bobble off of 2 for your leader. That allows Tim Shields to close the gap. And now Shields right up on the rear bumper of Ingram as they come off of turn 4. Shields to the inside looking for the lead. Side by side at the line. Shields dives to the inside. Ingram does the up and under move, and he'll take the lead right off of 2. So Shields dives in low one more time. Let's see what happens when he comes up. Ingram has to get out of the gas. He'll go to the inside. Shields holds on to the lead. Now Ingram goes low. And Ingram will slide up. And Shields will go by. So Shields, your new leader, down to turn 3. Eddie Ingram sits second with Marshall Jewett in that third spot.
People staying by the fence.
I'm going to assume that.
Quiet, I'm going to tell them.
Tim Shields, your leader. Five to go this time by. Shields out front with Eddie Ingram running second. And look who's worked his way up into the 4th spot. Don Mars, after starting shotgun on the field, with 5 to go, currently sits in that 4th spot. But Tim Shields out front right now. Shields sitting in the top spot. Eddie Ingram holding down second. The battle on the speedway shaping up for third between Marshall Jewett and the 3 and the 9 of Don Mars. Donnie Brown and Dave Powell having a little episode back here. Three laps to go. Tim Shields in command. Straightaway lead over the field as they go into turn number 3. Two to go this time by. Tim Shields out front. White flag waves for your leader. One more time for the 42 of Tim Shields. Ingram continues to run second. Don Mars looks to the inside for third on Marshall Jewett, not able to make the pass. And the checkered wave off of turn number 4. The 42 of Tim Shields picks up tonight's A main.
Good job, guys. Race is over.
2015 season. There he is, out of the car, race fans. He can hear you. Rodney White will send it down to you in victory lane.
Tim Shields and McCarthy Auto Group, victory lane. Good thing you don't have any fans out here, right?
Oh, no. It's a few of them.
Okay. The cord's a little short, so we got to get up here. I'll tell you what, first off, not only do you pick up the check, Gary Joslin's throwing in a watch for Victor. That's hers. I'll tell you what, talk to me about it. You made the pass for the lead over in turns 1 and 2, up and under pass. Talk about the racetrack and talk about that pass for the lead.
It's really kind of touchy here. It's real checkered board a little bit. You know, it bites and then it slicks off pretty good coming up at it too. You make a run on somebody and hope that you don't cut them off. You know, but pretty good track. I like it. Good time.
Nice. Picking it. Absolutely.
Don Mars for having a pretty good track here. So
He complimented Don Mars for having a good track. How about a hand for this racetrack tonight? Speaking of, I know you didn't get here by yourself. You got crews, you got sponsors. This is the time to let them know.
I got to thank my family, my pit crew, Grist Power for the motors, Number 9 Saloon, KC Tent Works, Wrap Works, Bill and Larry's, Moss, Jonkman Construction.
And you're going to pick up a...
And Hilltop Tree Service.
Hilltop Tree Service. There you go. And you're going to pick up a victory trophy and plaque. Right. Trophy, and this is from Gary Joslin.
All right.
And actually, you don't get to keep it. Somebody already called it up there. So, one more time for the 42T of Tim Shields.
Luke Neiman, the 181, Ed Noll, the 15. They'll make up your front row. They'll set the pace.
Hey, guys, line us around. We're going green in turn 4. Use my front row straight across. The rest of you nose to tail. Good luck, guys.
Off of turn number 4. Here we go. Terry Watland looks him over. We're green on the speedway. Here we go. Luke Neiman will haul him down into turn 1. The 181 on the inside. The 15 of Ed Noll works the high line. And Noll with the momentum will take the top spot as they go down to turn number 3. Noll, your leader, the 15. The 181 of Luke Neiman. And then you've got the 42 of Claxton. Claxton working that high line. He sits in the 3rd spot here on lap number 1. Noll sets sail down the back straightaway. Battle on the speedway for 2nd. Claxton will pull alongside the 181 of Neiman. Claxton looking for 2nd on turn number 4. Noll will lead lap number 2. Tim Powell. Powell, the 57 on the move. Powell up to battle the 181 of Luke Neiman. Powell battling for 3rd. Look out, problems in turn number 4.
Turn 4 up high. Turn 2 up high. Turn 4 up high, guys.
Matt Pugh in the 38 goes around. Everybody does a good job avoiding Pugh, but he will bring out the caution. Ed Noll sets the pace. Look for the green off at turn 4. Green skyward. And Noll brings him down the front straightaway. Good battle for 2nd. Luke Neiman on the inside. Claxton on the high side net 42. Claxton will take the 2nd spot. Set his sights on Noll as Noll goes through turns 3 and 4. We'll come around for lap number 4. Oh, tough break. Chad Clancy with problems, and we got him stacking up behind him.
up against the wall.
75. Speedway. Safety lights are out.
I just told him. Okay, guys, lights are out. We're going green and turn 4.
Ed Noll leads them down the back straightaway.
I just told him there. There.
And here we go. Off of turn number 4. Green flag skyward. We're back underway. Noll leads him into turn number 1. Here comes Claxton to the inside. Gene looking for the top spot in the 42. He'll pull alongside Noll, side by side down the back straightaway. Noll pulls ahead, but here comes Claxton back to the inside. Problems in turn 2. We got the 3. He's pulling away, so we'll stay green on the speedway. Noll continues to lead. Good run for the 15 here early on. Tim Powell sits third. Good run for the 91 of Eddie Schwope. Schwope up into that 4 spot. And here comes that smoke out of the 15 again off the right side. Wasn't much in the heat race. Let's see how it holds up here in tonight's A main. Coming around to lap number 7. It'll be the halfway point. Look out. And I believe the 3 is going to call it a night. And we're going to be caution on the speedway.
Yellow, guys. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Middle of turn 4. Middle of turn 4.
Caution for the 117 of Tim Galvin. Galvin around over here in turn number 4. Go off at turn number 4. We look for the green one more time. And Tim Powell. Powell in the 57 up to battle Claxton. Not able to make the pass stick. Claxton will move back into second. And now Shad Turner, the 17, the 91 of Eddie Schwope, battle for that 4 spot. And Chad Clancy on the move. The 21 up now. Clancy in the 21, the 9 of Don Mars. A little contact over in turn number 2. But Ed Noll on a rail tonight here at Lakeside Speedway. Noll's led every lap so far. Good battle for second. Tim Powell and Gene Claxton. Shad Turner. Turner up against the wall, going through turn 2. He's able to hold on to the 4th position. Come around for lap 11 this time by. Laps winding down here tonight's A main. Claxton a little bobble over it too. Powell not able to take advantage of it as they come up on lap traffic. 27 trying to get off the speedway, and he will leave. 3 laps to go this time by. Ed Noll putting distance on the field. Tim Powell, Gene Claxton battling for second. Good battle between those two. Noll will come by. It'll be 13 laps this time by. 2 to go. Out front, Ed Noll looking for the first feature win for the USRA B mods this year. Noll working through lap traffic. White flag off of turn 4 this time by. One more time. Noll takes the white flag one more time here tonight's A main. Down the back straightaway they go. Into turn 3 for the final time. Off at turn number 4. Here he comes. The 15 of Ed Noll puts it in victory lane tonight. So your top 5 in tonight's A main. The 17 of Shad Turner comes home in the 5th spot. The 91 of Eddie Schwope will come home in the 4th spot. The 42 of Gene Claxton comes home 3rd. Tim Powell, good battle for him. He'll come home 2nd. And your winner tonight, the 15 of Ed Noll, picks up tonight's USRA B Modified A main.
Victory lane. I don't know if you noticed this or not. Real quick, race fans. How about that race between Tim Powell and Gene Claxton back there for second? You missed a heck of a race, but working through lap traffic up there. Come here and tell me a little bit about it, and tell me about this racetrack and this race car.
I think everything was wonderful, and he made the calls tonight, and he's going to start making them.
There you go, right? It's done, right?
Thank the Lord tonight.
Say that one more time.
I said thank God tonight.
There you go. Any sponsors we want to thank? We got little guys coming out here. This is what it's about.
Yeah. This is my wife, my little guy. We finally got that monkey off my back. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. Who got you here? Give me some names. Give them some plug.
All these guys, my wife, my little guy Eddie, and my daughter Ashley, Jason, my uncle. We just work real hard. So.
Well, congratulations, race fans. Opening night, Victory Lane, victory trophies and plaques. And I'll tell you what, there's a watch in there from Jocelyn's Jewelry that you can keep and take home. One more time for Ed Noll.
The infield. Let's see who the next car and driver will be in the McCarthy Auto Group Victory Circle. Off of turn 4, here we go. Green skyward in there. They go down into turn 1. 3 wide, hitting down into turn 1. Thomas Roberts up to join your front row. Scotty Moore takes the lead down the back straightaway. Scotty Moore out front in the 12. The 56 of Joe Smith Jr. up into the 2nd spot. Problems for the 5 of Steve Herrick. He's off the speedway. And problems for Nate Barnes. Barnes into the infield. Down the back straightaway, Scotty Moore, your leader in the 12. Joe Smith Jr. sits in the 2nd spot, the 56. And then the 55 of Sean Foster. Scotty Moore out front, but here comes the 56 of Joe Smith. Smith alongside. Smith trying to use the high line to get around Scotty Moore. And will lead that lap. But here comes Scotty Moore back on the inside. Smith with the momentum will take the lead down the back straightaway, and Sean Foster follows him on the high side. The 55 pulls along the 12 of Scotty Moore, trying to take the 2nd spot. Four-car breakaway. You can add Jake Newman to that group. Good 4-car battle. Joe Smith Jr., Sean Foster, Jake Newman. Scotty Moore gets shuffled back to the 4th position. But Moore not giving up on that bottom line. Halfway point here in our stock car A main. Joe Smith Jr. continues to show him the way. Brett Heater having a good run, working his way up to the 6th spot after his heat race problems. But out front, it's all Joe Smith Jr. right now, the 56. Leading past the halfway point now. 6 laps to go next time by. 4-car breakaway, nose to tail. Uh-oh. Look out. Problems over in turn number 4. Yes. Over in turn 4, the 12 of Scotty Moore turns around the 22 of Newman.
Where's our tech guys are?
Drawing our 50-50 winner. Green flag waves off at turn number 4. Down the back straightaway, Joe Smith goes. And Brett Heer, the 05, starting the feature in the 8th row, currently sits in that 3rd spot. Heer, after heat race problems, definitely has him figured out. He's up to battle that 2nd spot with Sean Foster to the inside. He's going to take the 2nd spot down the back straightaway. Joe Smith Jr., your leader. Brad Heer, the 5, sits 2nd. 55 of Sean Foster runs 3rd. And Heater's not done. He's got 5 laps to go. Heer looking for the win. Smith holds on to the lead as they go into turn number 4. Here comes Sean Foster. Foster in the 55 wants 2nd. He looks to the inside of Heer. Nick Whalen in the 00 up to join that battle. Off of 4, we got 3 laps to go this time. Joe Smith Jr. holds on to the top spot. All over the rear bumper of the 56 is the 05, Brad Heer. Top 2 cars have started to pull away from the field. Now Sean Foster closes back up. 2 laps to go this time. Heer looking for his break. And there goes Heer. Heer to the inside. Slides up in front of Smith. Smith down to the inside. White flag. 1 lap to go. And Heer drives away. Down the back straightaway into turn 3 for the final time. Off at turn 4, checkered skyward. And your winner, the 05 of Brad Heer. Out of the car, race fans.
McCarthy Auto Group, victory lane. He told me earlier in the week, he sent me a message. He said, I'm coming to see you tonight, and boy, did you ever. I tell you what, McCarthy Auto Group, victory lane, not only did you pick up the check, Jocelyn's Jewelry's going to hook you up with a watch, right? You told me this was a borrowed race car. This isn't even your primary car, Brett.
No, this is that man right there. My dad, I sold my ride, waiting on a new car. He's letting me borrow this thing a little bit outside of my comfort zone right now. First time in a new car in 6 years, and
yeah, we noticed.
Made it real hard on myself getting tire cut down in the heat race, but 18th to first. How about that?
How about that, race fans? 18th to first. I tell you what, Papa, you got a wheelman in here. I know you didn't do this on your own, Brett. Come over here and give some thanks. He's doing it right now. Who got you here?
Well, first of all, these 3 right here do so much for me. My dad, he's had my back since day 1. JM, he turns more wrenches on this car than probably I do. Wayne, this is my father-in-law. He's been one of the newest, best additions to this race team that we could ask for. And then My main sponsor is Commercial Fleet Service. I'm not sure if they're here tonight. Their car is on, their name is on the car, but them guys have had my back since day one in 2003 when I started this gig, and I can't thank them enough. Dale Newman NRT Race Cars, they're the ones building my new ride. I can't thank them enough. I'm ready to get in it.
Hell of a race. Get your watch. Take your picture one more time. How about that, race fans?
All right, race fans.
Hey guys, lights are out. We're going green in turn 4. We are going 20 laps. I repeat, 20 laps.
Off of turn 4, green flag skyward. Into turn 1 they go. Gary Davis will lead him down the back straightaway. Tim Carrick has the 1K in second. Here comes Nick Benninger. Benninger from Perry, Kansas has the 3. Look at Schaffman. Schaffman will come up to battle Benninger for that 3rd spot. As the field starts to spread out, Davis will lead. Tim Carrick sits second. Schaffman third as we come around for the 2nd lap. Nick Benninger running 4th. Out front, Gary Davis continues to lead, starting to put a little distance between him and Tim Carrick. And we got a car around. That's Jerry Liston. Caution on the speedway. Schaffman took a run at your leader going into turn 1, not able to make the pass. He'll battle Carrick for 2nd as they go into turn 3. Schaffman making the bottom line work right now. Coming around for lap number 5. Gary Davis out front, but he's got company. Here comes Schaffman again. Tim Carrick right there with him in the 1K, and we've got lap traffic. Getting ready to come up on your leaders. Everybody gets around the 28 of Liston. And caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway, the 21 of Lancetown.
Hey guys, lights are out.
Mark Schaffman in the 34 working that low line before the caution came out. Schaffman's car seemed to like the low side as we go green on the speedway. Well, a lot of smoke out of the 13 of Hannah here back in the field. Oh, lots of sparks out of the 3B of Nick Benninger. Oh, and problems. Benninger off the pace. He'll pull to the infield. And now smoke out of Schaffman's car. A lot of smoke out of the 34 as ever going down the back straightaway, and it continues here. Darren Fuqua up into the 3rd spot in that 87, trying to get around the smoke. And Schaffman's car, don't know what the smoke is, but it's running hard. Closing in on the halfway point. And Schaffman pulls to the infield. Tough break for Schaffman. It was running strong, but a lot of smoke out of the 34. Halfway here in tonight's A main for the modifieds. Out front, Gary Davis, the 87. Darren Fuqua sits in that second spot. Tyler Schmidt, good run for the 66. He sits third now. Tim Carrick, the 1K, running fourth. Jared Steens, the 59, your top five. Field starting to spread out now. Lap number 13 this time by. Leaders working around lap traffic, the 28 of Jerry Liston. Davis will clear the 28. Will come around lap 14, 6 remaining. Fuqua sits in second. Battle shaping up with the Speedway for third. The 1K. Tim Carrick, the 66 of Tyler Schmidt. Lewis Jackson on the move now. Lewis Jackson moves into that fifth spot. $16 laps down, 4 remaining. And leaders again coming up on lap traffic. Danny Barker up next for your leaders as we come around. 3 to go this time by. Oh, little contact. Gary Davis and Danny Barker, a little contact over in turn 2. Problems getting around the 96 of Barker. Your leader does clear him. 2 to go this time by. And we'll get the white flag off at turn number 4. One more time here in our USRA Modified A feature white skyward. And you got a battle for the lead shaping up. Darren Fuqua has caught your leader. Down the back straightaway they go. Let's see if he's got anything for him going through 3 and 4. Into 4. Here comes Fuqua on the high side. Off at turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Davis gets him at the line. Race fans, what a way to start the 2015 season. Our USRA Modified A main, Darren Fuqua comes up a bumper short as Gary Davis picks up the win. But what a way to end the night right here at Lakeside Speedway. He'll stop here in the McCarthy Auto Group Victory Circle. Rodney White will be down to interview him.
Gary Davis. Gary giving some congratulation hugs over there. He's an excited old man. Hey, Gary. Gary, grab a word with you real quick.
Opening night.
I only got so much of a cord. He just said it. Opening night, right? 2015.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if you knew it or not, but that big-time Bell Bonds race car was coming and coming.
I seen him at the end. I just seen his nose up here, and I thought, man, ain't enough real estate, brother. We got this one. The lap car, yeah, I just misjudged him. I didn't know which way he was going to go.
Talk about the race car. I don't know how you feel. Obviously, you feel good about the racetrack, but just overall, it's 2015. You're in victory lane. Man, it's been a while since you've won a victory opening night out here.
I ain't never won the opening.
There you go. It's been a really long time, right?
Oh, yeah. like I say, last year, man, we run around a bunch on Saturday nights and got lucky enough to get wins. And I raced this joint every week, and I couldn't win squat till right there at the end of the year. So redid the car over the winter, got a bunch of good sponsors, and like I say, opening night, track's awesome. It's good.
There it is. Gary Joslin's got a watch for you. You got some hardware over there. One more time, I know you weren't the only one to get you here. Who helped you get here off season, and what sponsors helped you out?
That big guy standing right there in that 32 hat, my dad. If it wasn't him, no way could I do this. Sponsor-wise, Van Autoplex, L&L Constructions, Tech Solutions, Weston Tobacco. We lost part of the owner of that deal this winter. Extreme Rhino. We got Joe and Kelly Ulick. Got a ton of good sponsors.
Well, we hope to see you out here each and every week, race fans. The 68 of Van Autoplex, that's Kerry Davis. John Lowry, I'll throw it back to you, brother.
And Rodney White, thanks for everything you do down there in the McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to Lakeside.